Most people don't understand the truly wise. They see them as strange, different, unpredictable. You've felt it before. People look at you sideways. They don't get it. That's because true wisdom isn't common. Emotional intelligence, even rarer. And when you have both, you become a problem for the weak, a threat to the average. The world is full of impulsive, weak-minded people. They react, they panic, they fold under pressure. But you stay calm, you read people, you see the game before it's played, and they hate you for it. They mistake your patience for passivity, your self-control for weakness, your silence for uncertainty. But they're wrong. You don't react, you observe, you calculate, because that's what truly wise people do. Today, I'm going to show you the uncommon traits that set emotionally intelligent warriors apart from the herd, and why most people will never understand them. Stay locked in. This might be the most important thing you hear today. Are you enjoying the video? So you do what the weak won't do. Subscribe now and keep evolving. Emotional intelligence isn't just some feel-good nonsense. It's power. It's the ability to read people like an open book, to see through lies, to predict moves before they happen. In a world full of impulsive, weak-minded fools, this makes you dangerous. But here's the problem. Most people don't recognize emotional intelligence when they see it. They expect loud, flashy, obvious. They don't understand that the real power is silent, calculated, controlled, and because they don't understand it, they fear it. They call you cold, distant, too serious. They think something's wrong with you. Why? Because you don't react like them. You don't break down when life gets hard. You don't explode when someone disrespects you. You don't beg for validation, and that drives them insane, because deep down, they wish they had your control, your focus, your discipline, but they don't, so they mock what they don't understand. Now listen, if you have emotional intelligence, if you have true wisdom, you will stand out, you will be misunderstood, and if you don't know how to handle that, the world will try to break you. That's why you need to understand the uncommon traits that make you different, the things that make you powerful. Let's get into it. Society teaches people to be weak. It rewards the emotional, the impulsive, the ones who scream the loudest. But if you're emotionally intelligent, you don't fall for that trap. You don't waste energy on nonsense, and that makes people uncomfortable. They don't understand why you're not always talking, why you don't get caught up in useless drama, why you're not easily manipulated. They don't get that your silence isn't emptiness, it's awareness. That your detachment isn't coldness, it's power. And because they don't understand, they label you as strange, difficult, even emotionless. But let me tell you something. It's not you who's wrong. It's them. They're weak, you're strong. And today, I'm going to prove it. Let's break down the 5 uncommon traits that set you apart. 1, you're unshaken by chaos. Most people panic when things go wrong. They lose their minds. They cry, they scream, they blame others, but you stay calm because you know something they don't. Emotion doesn't fix problems. Logic does. Strategy does. Discipline does. While everyone else is running around like headless chickens, you're already planning your next move. This makes you dangerous because in moments of crisis, the man who stays calm wins. 2, you see through people instantly. People lie, they fake, they pretend. But you see through the mask. You notice the micro-expressions, the hesitation in their voice, the contradiction in their words. You know when someone is full of it before they even finish their sentence, and that terrifies people because they realize they can't fool you. They don't like that. They want you blind, gullible, easy to manipulate, but you're not. And that's why they call you paranoid or too serious. It's not paranoia, it's awareness. 3, you don't waste words. The average person talks just to fill silence. They gossip, they overshare, they spill their emotions all over the place. Not you. You speak with purpose. with intention. You say what needs to be said, nothing more, nothing less. And that makes people nervous because they can't figure you out. They don't know what you're thinking. And in a world where everyone is desperate for attention, your silence is intimidating. 4. You're comfortable being alone. Most people can't stand silence. They need constant noise, distractions, validation. They fear being alone because it forces them to face themselves. But you thrive in solitude because solitude isn't loneliness. It's power. It's where you think, where you plan, where you sharpen your mind. Weak people need a crowd. They need approval. You don't. You move in silence. You build in private. And when you finally show up, you dominate. Because while they were wasting time seeking attention, you were mastering yourself. 5. You control your emotions. They don't control you. The world wants you weak. It wants you reacting, emotional, irrational, because a man who can't control his emotions is a man who can be controlled. But you don't play that game. You feel emotions, but you don't let them make your decisions. Anger doesn't control you. Fear doesn't stop you. Sadness doesn't break you. You master your mind. You control your reactions. And that makes you unstoppable. Because the second you control your emotions, you control your destiny. Now here's the real secret. The most powerful trait of emotionally intelligent people. The one thing that makes you truly unstoppable. You're immune to external validation. You don't need applause. You don't seek approval. You don't care if people misunderstand you because you validate yourself. And that makes you untouchable. Most people are slaves to opinions. They change who they are just to fit in. They compromise their values just to be liked. Not you. You stand firm. You trust yourself. And because of that, you can't be broken. You can't be manipulated. You're free. Now you understand. You're not weird. You're not broken. You're not cold. You're just different, stronger, sharper, more aware. And that makes weak people uncomfortable. But here's the truth. Their opinions don't matter, because at the end of the day, emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding others. It's about mastering yourself, knowing when to speak and when to stay silent, knowing when to walk away and when to stand your ground, knowing that you don't need to explain yourself to anyone. And once you truly embrace these traits, you become unstoppable. Because in a world full of impulsive, weak-minded fools, you are a rare breed, a weapon, a force to be reckoned with. Now it's your turn. Have you ever felt misunderstood because of your intelligence? Do people mistake your calmness for weakness? Drop a comment below. I want to hear your experiences. And if this video spoke to you, check out my other videos. Because this isn't just a lesson, it's a mindset. And if you master it, you win.